My never say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there. Osia dem yopo.
They see what UTV. Say see what UTV. No, if it was the only one I see what Ghana's history, we could have given it some small leeway and say okay, but this is something that has consistently happened under this government. I am not going to sit here and tell you say, as some ways we should start having a conversation. Say NPP NDC. This is not an NPP NDC matter. This is a strictly NPP orchestrated crime. From what we are talking about, what I've read in the constitution to show you, it is clearly a crime. Sam Brantiano and Ghana for you need that one because you yeah. Because they have committed a crime against the constitution. It can turn the country upside down. It can destabilize our security in Ghana. So they don't mess with their constitution. First Amendment, Second Amendment, it does not matter the government that comes to power, they protect it. Because the moment you allow some group of people, because of power, to underestimate the constitution and its power, then it means to say you don't have a nation. The NPP boys no UTV if anybody had picked a gun and shot somebody in the head, he could have used the constitution to defend themselves, because it is everybody's right to protect and respect the constitution of the republic, because that is what is giving us that democracy we are living in. And into now Ghana now can send me to say in crime for I wanna for asantifo nkomwa your friend treason, because constitution is stating it clearly. If you live in Ghana and you are in our territory, you are not supposed to make those statements, because such statement it will be bokru. It can cause a tribal war. It can cause religious war. It can cause a lot of things. Into the moment of Babajina Radio Secretary Japan Beka said, "Uhu enkrania kuno, uhu auninia kuno," and cause charging with treason and jail him to set as an example to the young ones coming up. This is not a joke. What you saw on UTV is not a joke. You see, there's one thing I want to talk about quickly. Let me end the show now. The media, you catch them for about 7 years now. Matna haka. The way the media, you led the destruction, you led the soiling of the integrity of some people in this country. Now the citizenry have come to that point to know, say, some part of the media brought us here, no? Me catch them and say, Samutia meka word be ten. Makabiache Kwame Sefakan, Makabiache Kuapoki, Makabiache Kwame Nkrumah Kesiye, Makabiache Eyedien, Omomotiti Radio say it will get to a point. The people, when they get to know that you people, someone the omopa, nyekasa omopa, one kind of krena, they'll come after you. I'm not justifying what the people said, but you see, you created something in the air 2012, 13, 14, 15. You made these NPP people think, say, somebody bonekra, it is right. What we sow is what we reap. Nyomana ye dia no, eno ena ye tu no. But some of our colleagues in the media stations, especially on more UTV, majority of them, maybe the discussions, they have clear conscience. I can't talk for all of them, but some of them they might have clear conscience, and those political things they talk about, Ghanaians Ghana, and they feel it. So because the economy is so bad, every conversation has turned political. Especially more problem with that kind of conversation. They are in charge of the economy. So it does not matter how you speak on the economy, they will be offended because they have not delivered. Young boys to go to UTV, then you have to understand say we the media, we need to do more, we need to do better. Now there's one thing me person me catch a year UTV especially the panelists, including Kwame Plus. Kwame, and I mean, we saw your submission be say a year Kevin Taylor and Chini Jonas mo abrochi no come imagine Ghana. I get it, Kwame. I chose to live in abroad and speak about Ghana. Oh, you mean you're my brother? I'll always stand anywhere and defend you. But I want to tell you this: when it comes to these kind of conversations, take me out. I'm begging you. I'm sorry. I chose to live in America and speak on Ghana's issues. I've had my own fair share. And majority of the time, I don't see anybody coming to my aid. Now, if you choose to stay in Ghana and to speak on Ghana politics, it is your decision. The last time I checked, you had passport to travel out of Ghana. Inti, I beg you, when these kind of things come, stick to the matter and speak on the matter. Because there are some people in Ghana who have decided to speak on politics in America. There are people in America who have decided to speak on politics in Ghana. There are people in Ghana who have chosen to speak on politics in Ghana. So it depends what you want to do. And I am saying this, when these things come up, it is not about Kevin Taylor or Tiabruchi. So what Ghana now you feel or Ghana to your own satisfaction. Now you say the government of the day will protect you or the security is intact. Go ahead and do it. But so government in the that's what say government killing machine. Then the best thing you need to do is to shut up in that territory and move out and speak on Ghana issues. If you think you have nowhere to go, then don't speak on it. But the moment you have decided to speak on the matters, Obeka Ghana Honsem say why you say opese no credit in don't use Kevin Taylor and maybe you'll be for as your basis for your Ghana and your kasa. There are people in Ghana who have decided not to speak. Intimacy when you are making those arguments. Na Kevin Taylor abrochi na kasa abrochi na mete abrochi na meyerewo abrochi na memate. This is where I live. Unfortunately to some people, this is where I live. And see, whether it is good or bad, this is where I live and I have to speak from here. Ghana now, that is where you live. I can sit here and speak whatever I want to say, whatever. I will not get into any problem as far as I am backing whatever I'm saying with my fact. Yet and I used facts to let him understand. So with Jimmy, and that is not an excuse. If you think it is scary, if you think the government of the day is dangerous, because I don't think, say, when John Mahama was in power, NDC was in power, you made such a statement on any platform. Kwame, between you and I, you have benefited from the NPP than me. But that is not what we are discussing. What we are discussing here is that something is wrong, and we all need to come together and stop it before it gets out of hand. And it is not about Kevin Taylor sitting outside and doing his scandals. Because Obi to CNN, you may be not affecting Ghana positively. Are you going to say Nipa or freedom in it is that's where the person lives. So sometimes let's get some things straight. I don't have a problem with you, but those statements, I beg you, stop making those statements. Because we have said this over and over. Kwame, you could have sung a song before 2020 elections about politics. You refuse to do it. We are entering the 8th year of Ekufuado's government. You have not put out any song. This and this and this and that. But I don't do it. I can't say Kwame A+ and an Otonium and an NPP bar power and Onyawe and over 2 way. But I see you as genuinely when you sit on TV or radio, you speak on the issues. If you think the government of the day is not the right government, you don't feel comfortable, then don't speak on the matters. I'm being honest with you. What those boys came to do, the Kwame, they would have killed in Gombe. It is not a joke. If they had come there and you have decided to defend yourself as a human being, naturally, somebody might have had Ebia Sekai Kombe War Sekai Kun. So this we are talking about is not a joke. It's not like against me or against you. It is something that we have preached about for years. You see, press freedom in Ghana is under attack. And it's under attack because your media need be en aso same way. So Fitianopa, I've been talking to my team, and you know the funny thing, the last time I catch a year UTV 4 and I'm catching Ghana 4. What is happening in Ghana no? Say you bold. Now say oh, you're a journalist. Now one kasana wa junior will say you are playing safe. I'm telling you, if you're in Ghana today and you think that you are going to play safe, on reporting accurately, when the chaos starts, when I would say you are playing safe, you will be the target. UTV show, they thought they were different from Kevin Taylor. They thought they are different from the Ghost team. Maybe majority thought Kevin they were Jimmy or so politics and some Ghana and some. They never thought said there will be a day some group of men in the name of NPP will enter there. Say nyankopon e bia or intervene ma obia so and react here. Because ankayati he kaya woni pa be 8 to a second momo. It's a fact. Don't run away from it. They bia meka say samodwin say etua onyonko ho a etua duoma it will get to a point, it will get to every single person. this NPP they kill.
They come Mamena PENDREAM TV as now so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.